let's talk to Kevin Saunders, the former Border Force Chief. Kevin, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike.
So, the more it changes, the plus ça change, I suppose you might say. The more it changes, the more it stays the same. Only it seems to be getting worse.
Yes, it is. It's if it wasn't so serious, it would be hilarious. It's a big problem. The French won't intervene on the beaches now because the migrants throw stones at them and it's too dangerous.
Right. Well, what happened to this deal that Starmer announced with great fanfare just a week or two ago, saying that, the French are going to change the way that they operate and they're going to go into the water and stop them?
Well, yes, he has said that. 300 metres they're supposed to be going into the water. But that hasn't come into play yet, according to the government. That's a little bit further down the road.
Well, I don't think it's happening, is it? I mean, because at the moment, what the French authorities and the French police are saying is that they won't go into the water to try and remove migrants once they've got into dinghies because it's too dangerous.
Well, there you go. That's it then. That's the end of that one. The French police tend to do what the politicians tell them. They don't act on their own, so it seems that you're right then, and they've had a turn-about face on their policy.
Well, they've said, thank you very much indeed for the money, but we're not going to do what we said we would do.
Well, they're very good at that, aren't they? I mean, we give them billions, and they're not doing the job.
Right. Meanwhile, we hear from Rachel Reeves yesterday, the Chancellor, that basically we're going to keep putting these people into migrant hotels until 2029. She says that whole process is going to end in this Parliament, which means that, she's basically thrown up the white flag and said to anybody who wants to come, make sure you get in here before 2029, because after that, there won't be any more hotels to put you in.
Well, I don't know where she gets that idea from, because I don't know where they're going to put them. They won't put them anywhere else. And,
well, they're going to give some of them houses, I believe.
Yeah, they've got to build the houses first,
right.
and they haven't built any of the houses yet.
They haven't built any of the houses, but they are starting to commandeer houses through companies like Serco, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to rent. They're going to try and rent properties, but the idea that they're going to be able to shut hotels down completely is farcical, because it'll never happen, because migrants are still arriving. I mean, I don't know what the numbers were yesterday. I think it was about 300 by lunchtime. While they continue to arrive in that sort of number, they've got to put them in hotels because there's nowhere else to put them.
Right. But which beggars the question, does it not? Why not just send them straight back?
Oh, well, what a novel idea, Mike.
I know.
What a very novel idea.
I mean, we've seen several examples in America of what you can do to stop illegal migration. We saw Greta Thunberg getting deported from Israel the other day. It took them less than sort of 10 hours to turn that around. We just seem to be incapable of doing anything like that.
Well, yes. I mean, you have to admire the Americans for the way they say that we're going to do this, and then they go and do it. And they don't really seem to care what anybody else thinks.
Right. Exactly.
And as you say, the Israelis did it with Thunberg and the boat yesterday. So it's just us. We tend to be... We're very nice people, Mike, and we tend to do things differently to everybody else. In fact, we just cave in.
Well, I mean, that's not a definition of being very nice. There's a definition of being very soft and very stupid, it seems to me.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with you there.
No, exactly right. So what is happening? Have you heard from anyone in Border Force or in the Immigration Service or in the Home Office as to what the plan is? Because there doesn't appear to be one. Because all we heard from Rachel Reeves yesterday is there's going to be some more money given out. They're going to try and get their intelligence better. £476 million is already going to the French. They're going to put another 380 million or something into border sort of intelligence, so that they're going to be able to work out where these gangs are. Well, we know where they are. They're in France, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, this idea that they're going to smash the gangs and stop the boats that way is just well, it's not going to happen. I mean, we've seen them. They've had some success. They have taken a few gangs out, but they haven't taken out enough gangs to stop the trafficking. In fact, if anything, the trafficking there's more people coming across, not less.
Right.
So that policy has failed miserably.
Yeah. So, I mean, for the next, 3 months, we're going to see reasonably good weather. We're going to see thousands more people coming. And what is the answer? What is the government going to do?
Well, basically, unless Keir Starmer gets an agreement with Macron, we're just going to have more and more migrants coming to the UK because there is nothing else. We can't stop them coming because our policies are just too soft, as you alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
Until we actually say no, we're full up. We can't take any more. We're not going to allow any more in. We're going to put the Navy on the channel. We're going to turn the boats around and push them back to France or something like that. Then we're stuck.
Yeah, it would seem so. Kevin, thanks very much indeed. Kevin Saunders, former Border Force Chief. I mean, it just seems ridiculous, doesn't it? The story just goes round and round and round and round.